Last Thanksgiving, I did the usual thing of roasting a turkey in the oven, but I needed a backup plan. You see, it was the first year in this house, the first time roasting a turkey in this oven, and more importantly, we had extended family coming over. The pressure was on to host a perfect Thanksgiving with perfectly cooked turkey. So in addition to roasting a whole turkey in the oven, I cooked a turkey breast in one of these, an Instant Pot. And while the turkey that came out of the oven turned out great, the biggest surprise was what came out of here, a perfectly cooked, super moist, tender, juicy turkey breast. It was so much easier and so much faster. Today, I'm going to show you how to cook turkey breast in an Instant Pot. Hello and welcome to I Want to Cook. My name is Chef Matt and this channel is all about helping you be a better cook no matter your skill level. And as Thanksgiving approaches, I know it can be a super stressful day, especially if you don't cook turkey often or if you're kind of new to it. So that's where this thing can really save the day. Today I'm going to show you how to cook a bone-in turkey breast in an Instant Pot. Now this is about 6 pounds and that's usually what these weigh, somewhere between maybe 5 and 8 pounds. So obviously it's not like a 20-pound turkey. You're not going to be feeding like 20 people with these, but these actually do feed quite a lot. I made one of these earlier this week and it's made about 6 to 8 servings, especially when you consider all the other things that you'll be having on Thanksgiving, the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, etc. Now, like a whole turkey, you will find these usually frozen in your supermarket. Oftentimes they're right next to the whole turkey. And they're also a lot less expensive, obviously, because it's less turkey. This was, I think, about $12 or $13, so a pretty good value as well. You'll want to let these thaw in the refrigerator, just like you would with a regular frozen turkey. And keep in mind that it takes about 1 day for every 4 pounds. So I let this thaw for a couple days in my refrigerator. I'm using a 6-quart Instant Pot for this. Of course, an 8-quart Instant Pot could also work, as would another brand of electric pressure cooker. Now, sorry folks, if you're using a 3-quart Instant Pot, that's the small one, you're probably going to be making Cornish game hen for Thanksgiving and not a big turkey. But I'm guessing if you have a smaller Instant Pot, you're probably not cooking for a whole lot of folks anyways. I've unwrapped my turkey and the first thing we're going to do is rinse it off. Now my turkey came with these. This is a little gravy packet, so we'll put these on the side and kind of reserve them. But the first thing we're going to do is just kind of rinse this turkey off, just kind of make sure it's nice and clean. And another great thing about doing a turkey breast versus a whole turkey is, well, you're not doing any of that gross stuff where you're reaching into the cavity and having to pull out the giblets and the gizzards and all that stuff. It's just this. So it's a lot less gross than having to do a whole turkey. Okay, I've got my Instant Pot here. And do you remember this thing that came with your Instant Pot? This is called a trivet, and we're going to use it to kind of raise up the turkey. Now, if you're thinking, hey Matt, I subscribe to your channel and I like all your videos, but you know what? I don't know where my trivet is. I misplaced it or I threw it away. That's okay. If you don't have this, what you can do is actually put like some carrots on the bottom of your pot, maybe some potatoes, just something to kind of prop up the turkey. And if you don't want to do that and you just want to prop it up in the pot, that should be fine too. I've got 2.5 cups of water here and I'm just going to pour this into our pot. This is very important. You definitely want to put some water in the pot, otherwise the turkey is not going to cook. If you're just kind of eyeballing it, just make sure the water comes up to the bottom of the trivet. Now all we have to do is put the turkey breast into the pot. And I'm just going to putting this in here with the breast side facing up. And we're just going to kind of place it in the pot just like this. And there you go. We have got our turkey in the Instant Pot. And don't forget to wash those hands. Okay, now for seasoning, we're going to do this pretty simple. I like to put just a pretty generous amount of kosher salt all over the bird. Same thing for some black pepper. Just kind of put this all over. And then finally, I just have some very general poultry seasoning, and this has, things like sage in it, kind of those nice Thanksgiving-y types of herbs. And really, this is it. Now, as far as determining cooking time, I'm using Instant Pot's official guide, and I'll put a link to this in the description below. But for a bone-in turkey breast, they recommend 20 to 25 minutes per pound. Now, this is just under 6 pounds, and if I'm averaging about 22 minutes, that's going to equate to 132 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna put on the Instant Pot, and we are gonna do a natural pressure release. Okay, the lid is on. The turkey is gonna cook, and that is literally it. Isn't that a whole lot easier than, putting it in the oven and having to worry about it burning and putting like foil tips on the legs and turning it and all that? Seriously, that's all you need to do is just let this cook. Now, if you need an even faster option, you can use a boneless turkey breast just like this. These are also often found frozen, and for this, Instant Pot says that a boneless turkey breast will only take about 7 to 9 minutes per pound. So it's even faster because it doesn't have that bone in there. Now, it won't be quite as much meat, but this is an option just in case you're wondering. But we'll let this do its thing, and in the meantime, I will make some mashed potatoes. I've got a great homemade recipe that I'll link to in the description below. Make some stuffing, and maybe even do a pre-Thanksgiving run. I guess that would be a pre-turkey turkey trot with my dog. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, the pin has dropped, and you know what that means? This is done. It's been about 3.5 hours since we started this, so keep that in mind if you are making this for your Thanksgiving meal, if you want to kind of plan it out. All right, moment of truth. We are gonna open this lid and see how we did. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Look at this. This is perfect turkey. Now, another benefit of using that trivet is that it makes it easy to just pull it right out. Now, this is obviously going to be very hot, so use gloves or use some mitts or something like that. But I have a dish here ready for this turkey. I cannot wait to try this, by the way. Okay, so we are just gonna kind of carefully take this out. Look at that, it's just steaming. Oh my gosh. And there we go. We have a beautifully cooked turkey. Okay, we're gonna let this rest for just a moment. I've made the mashed potatoes, I made the gravy, I made the stuffing, I did all that, and I got in a run while this was cooking. But let's let this kind of rest for a moment, then we'll slice it up and give it a try. Okay, on this plate I have my mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. What's missing? Well, the main attraction, the turkey. So let's slice this up. I really hope you try this because I think there's just such an easy way to make a turkey, whether it's for Thanksgiving or any time of the year. In fact, after Thanksgiving is usually the best time to buy turkeys because that's when all the stores have their leftover turkeys on sale. And do you see how easily this comes off? I mean, you don't even really need a knife. I could use tongs for this. Okay, so let's give this a try. Oh, and look at that, it just shreds so easily. I am telling you, this is just so good. And the amount of effort, it's just so much easier than having to roast a whole turkey in the oven. Phenomenal. So that is how to make turkey breasts in an Instant Pot, super, super easy. And I should also mention that there is a lot of wonderful juice in here, and I actually use some of this to make the gravy. It's really super flavorful, so don't throw this out. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so glad that you are here. If you're watching this before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful one. And whenever time you're watching this, thank you. Happy cooking.